Thanks everybody for coming out. Got a couple pieces to get into. So I just started doing artistry, poetry, and music and all of that. But since November, I don't consider myself a rapper or a poet. I consider everything I do prophecy. So this first piece is going to explain a little bit about what that actually means. Prophet breakdown. People hear me say I'm a prophet and get up. Hold on one second. Once again. So I apologize for swearing in advance again, Mom. I said I apologize for swearing in advance again. Oh, okay. It's weird. I don't swear in front of my mother, so it's just like, all right, let's do it. People hear me say I'm a prophet and get a little twisted up. He think he's holier than thou. How dare he proclaim such a title? He's no saint. Let's get a basic understanding of the word. Pro, for or forward. Fet is the signal to release any emotions, belief, or programming that has caused the feeling of separation from God. So anybody who does or says anything that brings the idea of God closer to home, or bring the idea of balance and harmony, or peace, love, and chicken grease to the congregation is a prophet. That one song Beanie Siegel had, I Can Feel It in the Air, technically was pure prophecy. Something going on, I can feel it, can't tell me nothing different. My nose twitching. Intuition setting in like Steve Vision. I still close my eyes, I still see visions. Still hear that voice in the back of my mind. So what I do, I still take heed, I still listen. Or when he says, play your cards, go against all odds, shoot for the moon, you fall short, you're still amongst the stars. Or how he ended it with, it ain't a us or we or a thing, it's a good, bad karma thing. This is a song made of honor sing. That's the way I feel something honestly. I think y'all get the point this God is presenting to the masses. See, he think he's holier than thou stills. The first car was made, then another one was made in this image. That's now a new car, a different type of car, not the original, but a car indeed. Now we have so many different types of cars. Not even the same brand as the original car, but still a car. God, we were all made in his image. We're all gods. That's the end of that story. Expectations is what disappoints people. Disappoints themselves from the position of power. Prophecy wasn't supposed to sound like that, right? I'ma tune him out. Getting hung up on the delivery will have you miss what God's delivering. Message. First song, this is a little, what do you call it, play back and forth. So the chorus of it goes, everybody said they miss me, then I need you all to say they want that old KC back. I'm gonna say that old shit ain't doing it for me. Y'all gonna say y'all can have that. Then I'm gonna say vibing at a high frequency, y'all gonna say, can you match that? And I'ma say, don't come around with bad energy. And y'all gonna say, don't do hazmat. Alright, so we gonna practice it one time real quick. Everybody said they miss me, they want that old KC back. That old shit ain't doing it for me, y'all can have that. Vibing at a high frequency, can you match that? Don't come around with bad energy, don't do hazmat.
They want that OKC back. Y'all can have that. They want that OKC back.
Everybody said they miss me.
They want that OKC back.
That old shit ain't doing it for me.
Y'all can have that.
Vibing at a high frequency.
Can you match that?
Come around with that energy.
Don't do hazmat.
Everybody said they miss me.
They want that OKC back.
That old shit ain't doing it for me.
Y'all can have that.
Vibing at a high frequency.
Can you match that?
Come around with bad energy.
Don't do hazmat.
Paint a picture every time I speak.
Michael Basquiat.
Know me, then you know I've been me
Right from the start.
Need an entourage to be me.
I'm a wild card.
Can't nobody say they be me.
No, yeah, that part.
I kinda do what I want. They kinda cause I'm artist when it feels like a flaunt. Sure you can say what you want. I don't flag, I don't brag, I just do my thing. Ain't have to ask permission, you can do the same. They say I'm acting like a Kerwin. Okay, here we go again, but slow it down and pay attention. Kerwin always is for winning, no for calling niggas. Know I'm down to eat when it's lunchtime. Talking Tuesday, any day they want shells. Crunch time, I'm vegan, I don't see you as beef. You get the K with me. Don't mean to talk about the karma from the garden of fleet. Thought you had the old me, sometimes I move with the sea. Never let them know your next move is what you can see. They want that OKC back. That old shit ain't doing it for me.
Y'all can have that.
Vibing at a high frequency.
Can you match that?
Come around with bad energy.
Don't do hazmat.
Everybody say they miss me.
They want that OKC back.
That old shit ain't doing it for me.
Y'all can have that.
Vibing at a high frequency.
Can you match that?
Come around with bad energy.
Don't do
Two in
hazmat.
the pink to get it started, one in the stink. Say
Oh, like-
no love when I'm jabbing in the gut. She call me OJ. Get it moist and put it on my face just like Olay. Poppy do it with the spirit, never care what hoes say. The prophecy's back, no need to look fucking need that. Took me into the water for a drink, he said he need that. Said he's stirring while I'm sipping like he's waiting on me. I know you heard the line before, acting shit as can be. But I can't help you drink, my nigga. It's all good till you dying from dehydrating, my nigga. This is a thing, my nigga. We all gods, who you bowing to? Waiting for a blessing like you sleep.
Nobody got you.
Place your hands and got you. Connect with the E. Your intuition's an extension of the powers that be. Who is greater than thee? Not a soul, but the most high. And as an extension, I got the most high. And I said, place your hands and got you. Connect with the E. Your intuition's an extension of the powers that be. Who is greater than thee? Not a soul, but the most high. And as an extension, I got the most high. And I said,
they want that OKC back.
Nah,
Y'all can have that.
hey, can you match that? Don't come around.
Don't do hazmat.
Everybody say they miss me, they want that OKC back. That old shit ain't doing it for me.
Y'all can have that.
Vibing at a high frequency.
Can you match that?
Don't come around with bad energy.
Don't do hazmat.
That old shit ain't doing it, I'm all set.
Keep the change.
Elevated from the bottom to
And I'ma keep the change. Put your brain in the stomach change.
Fox said it best, I got something to never change.
The realest shit I ever did was start being me. And then we should happen.
Gratitude, that's the element right there. Appreciate it. So the next piece is going to be changes. So, hold on, let me get some drink real quick. So a lot of times when I be writing stuff, there's certain parts that I like a lot, so then I want to play with it again. So at the end of that song, I said something and I liked it, so I played with it again. So this piece is called Changes.
The continuum, right?
Yeah. That old shit ain't doing it, I'm all set, keep the change. Elevated from the bottom tier and I'ma keep the change. I'm talking common sense, but your brain ain't registering change. Park said it best, I guess some things will never change. I do see some changes, but it seems it's never for the better. No such things as communities raising children. Families don't eat dinner together. Such a disconnect from our true essence. And we wonder why we feel unrest. Wonder why we feel like trash after eating a bunch of trash. Wonder why we feel so mad after living a lifestyle that's mad. And we think it's a good thing to consider ourselves bad. Irony in an iron-deficient society. Iron carries oxygen through your blood to your tissues. Our bodies not having enough oxygen transporters leads to issues. But we're illuminated with aluminum, found in chemtrails, drinking water, and even pesticides. That's air, water, and land. The elements that mostly affect you and I. Those are just the basic levels, to breathe air, to stay hydrated, to grow nourishment. Don't forget about the cosmetics, deodorants, all the super foodie cereals, food packaging, processed dairy, cake mixes, etc. Affecting blood content, respiratory system, neurotoxicity, promoting kidney and liver damage, hormonal imbalances, and cancer. Don't let that scare you from life. That's all the stuff they control, that they add bullshit to.
Let's go.
Year by year, we don't see those changes, but we feel it. More funding for the police and pennies for public schools.
Yeah.
Year by year, we see those changes and feel hit. Cutting down the trees and building spaces we can't afford. Taking spaces we could afford, adjusting prices so we stay poor.
Yeah.
Kidnapping our babies, but no love on the Amber Alerts, we barely get found. Now they're trying to make ebony alerts, so it's clear it's like missing and they don't waste time looking around. Organs worth fortunes untold. Melanin literally costs more per gram than gold. Our people are worth fortunes untold.
That's right.
Melanin, the same thing as carbon. Dark matter, space. We come from legacies unknown. Elohim in Hebrew, alien in English, meaning of the Most High and out of this earth. Well, we were made in His image, starlight surrounded by dark matter. We know the higher power created physical earth, and everything outside physical earth is dark matter, space. But we caught up on this human idea, waiting on the change when we are the change. Chemistry, chemit, carbon, melanin, stree, the study of. Chemistry, the study of chemit, the study of melanin, the study of carbon, the study of dark matter. Everything you do is chemistry, changing particles that form into thoughts, into sound or physical objects. Alchemy, changing physical matter into what matters for you. Remember, melanin is carbon. Carbon is dark matter. Alchemy is simply you being a god in you. Black is powerful. Melanin is expensive and is used for all kinds of high scientific things that advance the world.
That's right.
We don't know how powerful we are and how we have the same capabilities to advance the world mentally, physically, and spiritually. Love on me. You see, love is the energy that nurtures growth. That's a message from me to me, channeled directly from the source. Source code, aka DNA. Source code is computer terminology, right? Ever heard of quantum physics? It's basically science terms for life run by one big computer algorithm, the cause and effect. Just like a computer, click this button and this will happen. Right click this and this will happen. Open the folder, install or delete anything whenever you want. Just like in life, you have the choice to do whatever you want, whenever you want. But know the cause and effect of clicking that button, or learn after. Source code is computer terminology. It's basically the written out codes or algorithms that make computer programs run. Quantum physics says that the universe is ran by a code or algorithm. The source of that code is no other than the prime creator, Big Mama, the motherboard, the Most High, or whatever you call your higher power. That's a message from me to me, channeled directly from the source. Source code, aka DNA. Source code is computer terminology, right? We are electric beings, right? Electricity is how the nervous system sends signals throughout the body into the brain. Our DNA is where we store information that was installed in us as we were made, as well as things that we install or learn and forget or delete while we're living. Sounds like source code to me. Computers can send and receive information through Wi-Fi or Ethernet connection. People can send information to each other through telepathy, aka ether connection. We can keep going, but we think we get the point. The bigger point is that man loves to recreate his own existence. Ever play a video game, and in that game, your character could play his own video game? It's like worlds looking down onto smaller worlds. They never give the world they recreate all the capabilities the creator has though, right? Sounds like God. Well, when we computers, aka electric beings controlled and programmed by source codes, when we made a smaller electric being that we then named a computer, we didn't give it all the capabilities we have as the creators. I've never heard of a computer walking or changing a diaper. Just understand, all the fancy stuff computers do, so do you plus more. That's a message from me to me, channeled directly from the source. If you hear the message from me to me, that's because you understand everything is connected. We, sharing code from the same source, are that of the same essence. Different type of MacBook, but we all have MacBook programming. The MacBook Pro might do things the MacBook Air doesn't do, because we all have different roles to keep this thing of ours balanced. But nonetheless, our source code comes from the same place. Funny how this changed from a change about, funny how this went from a change about, funny how this changed from a piece about change to a technology goes home program, right? Yes, that's right. I'm sending you home with your very own computer. Literally, your very own source code that was designed just for you. Most of us never really took the time to read as much information as we can about our source code and the programs on our computers. Then we get mad when our computers are operating slow, aka taking too long to manifest things. Get mad when our computers freeze or start restarting because it's overloaded with data, aka needs to release stress and trauma. Get mad when we get a virus, clicking on the wrong websites or making toxic decisions. God forbid your computer crashes. You can buy a new computer, of course, unless that said computer is your life. It's time to learn as much as we can about how our computers operate, so we can stop malfunctioning and run at optimal performance levels. What is the operating system of your computer? An expert on a Windows computer can barely work an Apple computer because it doesn't run the same. We in this society are all put in the same general boxes to live life like everyone else, but most of us are different operating systems. Find as many pieces to your instruction manuals as you can. Understand what they say about you and what that means about how you operate in this world. Get all the zodiac info from all the different cultures that align with you. Get the different numerology breakdowns of your birthday, your year, etc. Your name breakdown and what that means. Medical breakdowns and what that means. ADHD, blood type, autism, etc. These things describe you in many different aspects, from your strengths, weaknesses, from thinking to social situations, best times of work or sleep, food that works for you or against you, the types of people who compliment or clash with you, etc. Once you learn and understand these things, life will be easier. Those oranges that help most people with vitamin C won't give you acid reflux anymore because it doesn't align with your blood type, so you won't eat it. Your creations will be more successful. Your love life won't be chaotic. Your everything will be more in harmony with your desires because all your choices you make complement your being and aren't healthy or toxic to your particular type. That's mind, body, and spirit. Choosing a healthy diet and exercise for all three. The mind's diet consists of what you choose to consume through your eyes, ears, and environment. That helps program your perception and perspective, your perception and your perspective of your reality. Mind exercise consists of healthy activation of the mind, fueled by what's in your mind's diet. You can exercise the mind with music, reading, what you watch, where you are, what you participate in, etc. If the diet and exercise habits of the mind are negative and toxic, then so will your lifestyle. The body's diet consists of what you choose to consume physically through what you eat, drink, and breathe in. This is what programs how well your body functions as intended, healthy versus sick. The body's exercise consists of healthy activation of the body, fueled by what's in your body's diet, energizing healing foods and drinks, with clean quality air for good blood flow and brain function. Exercise can range from many things like walking, working out, yoga, playing games, etc. If your diet and exercise habits of your body are unhealthy or toxic, then so will the conditions that your body functions in, many complications. Spirit diet consists of what you choose to feed your spirit. If you are not feeding your spirit with love and connecting to recognize how the communication works, then you will not be able to fully utilize the guidance, wisdom, assistance constantly being given to you, as you will fail to recognize what it is, unfamiliar and disconnected from you. The spirit exercise consists of healthy activation of the spirit, fueled by the spirit's diet. The more love and connection you pour into your spirit, the stronger the bond. You can exercise many ways, such as connecting through meditation, Reiki, card reading, grounding and being present in nature, etc. If your diet and exercise habits and spirits are poor, then you won't be able to understand what your gut feeling is saying, or recognize signs being given to you, guiding you towards making a decision that aligns with what you want to manifest. Know that the mind, body, and soul work interdependently together, meaning if one of them is unbalanced, it's only a matter of time before it throws the other two off. Having a poor body diet or mind diet can cloud the connection to spirit. Having a poor mind diet or spirit diet can lead to poor body upkeep. Having a poor spirit diet or body diet can lead to mental health issues. We can all think of times when we personally or someone we know had a hard time with two or all three of these factors, starting with one, the mind, body, or soul being unhealthy, and it worsened into another one until it all became a big trickle effect. We the people are gods. It's time for us as a people to start making some changes. Let's change the way we eat, let's change the way we live, and let's change the way we treat each other. You see, the old way wasn't working, so it's on us to do what we gotta do to survive. Have some patience with yourself and give self grace. Making changes for the better can be hard, but it's a journey, not a destination. There's no rush when we're on God's time. Let's work on one thing at a time, step by step, baby steps. Let's take intentional steps, leading ourselves towards self-liberation, activating our power, and paying it forward, working interdependently in community, helping activate the power in other leaders. Each one breach one, meaning breaking down a barrier, whether systematic or mental, and freeing or liberating another one to activate their powers. We don't gatekeep and we hate sheep. Ashe.
You got it?
Alright, so this next joint is produced by Clearwater. Shout out to Clearwater in the back. The joint is called Carbonaceous, but I swagged it out. It's Carbonaceous. He sent me the beat, and that was the name of it. So I looked up the definition, and it said anything that was carbon-based. I already know that carbon and melanin is of the same context, so I went into that realm. As I say, sometimes I do certain songs and certain things stick out, so I like to play with it. There was another song that another person got dibs on, named Ume Plums, that Paul Willis got dibs on, but I ended up writing the 16 to it before he got it. So there was a piece of it that I liked, so I ended up turning that into the chorus of this song. So we're gonna get into it. And when I say Clearwater libations, y'all know what libations are, but that's also shouting out brother in the back of the beat. Black people make you bold, what your emphasis is ready or not, what you grow old is the kids. A fashion statement every day, just by wearing skin, Carbonaceous, the army is more precious than the Clearwater libations, I'm pouring this one from my nation, doing service work to reawaken Carbonaceous faces. Popping all the tough that bass that makes your melanin up. Black is gold, bold is emphasis. Black is us, black sheep I practice black magic, I'm just an alchemist. Blacking out but never losing power, cause it's heaven to set up. Black and proud, say it loud. James Brown, original man, we never came from monkey in the round. And I just by the sun on the night, off we make the town. Star bright, condensed starlight. Make a wish tonight, I wish I may, I wish I might. I manifest my dreams, I say my affirmations, open doors, my kundalini's up my side. In times of the essence, I know sometimes you feeling like the underdog. Don't stress it, it's when you walking in this rich. Cause it comes with a lesson, never forget the gems you're told about the value you behold. Like a gold, I make you bold with your emphasis. Rather than you not, what you behold is the genesis. A fashion statement every day, just by wearing skin. Carbonaceous, the army is more precious than the gem. Play water libations, I'm pouring this one out for the gods. Tearing out fire to keep me grounded as I face the odds. Black is bold and gold is emphasis. We're all made in this image. The glimpse of this limitless. I once was lost, I had to struggle, life was hard. But now I'm found, holding profound, the image of God. The fallacy, the spirituality, and what is forgiveness. He loved me through it all, conditional love in it. And then I love you through it all, but for safety I keep my distance. Sometimes you trigger my trauma, so I build a resistance. Try to work mixed with karma, recipe for deliverance. Get the dancing, make the rain wash away all the stickers. Steady floating in the pain, cry it out, make it river. The pressure that it makes to break the mold, chisel the winner. Carbon is the foundation of all life on earth. Which is the base of your being, the purest of you can traverse. What makes you old, which is emphasis. Ready or not, what you behold is the genesis. A fashion statement every day, just by wearing skin. Carbonaceous, the ambience, more precious than a gem. So the full song got Terry Borderline, he went crazy on that, but for performance purposes, you know, I kept it short. But y'all gonna hear that on June 30th. If y'all pull up June 30th, I'll tell you. So, Mama had read her piece earlier, and this is the piece I'm about to read that inspired her to do that piece. So, this piece is called Paw Sway Here Mango. For reference, pawpaw is a fruit, and it's kind of a hybrid between like a pineapple, a mango, a banana, and that other stuff. So, pawpaw sway here mango. What type of tree are you? Are you coconuts? Are you lime? Fruits you produce come natural over time. Are you bitter or a spicy kind? Give it a second, let it come to mind. Are you a mango or banana? Bright and vibrant and a real metal mana? Big wild edgy cactus with some pride, but really just protecting dragon fruits inside. There's so many types of trees across this world, so abundant. One could wonder lifetimes trying to understand them all. Every continent, country, and region, and climate has its own variety. All producing fruits to sustain life unless destroyed by continental, country, treason, and climate of crusade society. That's another story, an epic one I won't discredit, but I want to focus on the breakdown of our fruits. Let that digest. I was on island, yeah, looking at a tree of pears, as my brethren say. It's avocado here. Right down the path was mangoes high up, purple, red, then green, and ripe. They hit the ground and they're ready. Plus there was coconuts in sight. Wasn't just one of these trees, no, I mean across the country there was plenty. Breadfruit, soursop, sweet sop, get it. I digress. Slide to the right, crisscross and regressive grid. All these beautiful trees with so many duplicates, producing to its best and natural capacity. Based on the sun and weather, it's going to work with what it's got. And it's going, based on the sun and the weather, it's going to work with what it's got until it starts being able to be that what it is. A nourishing fruit producing motherfucker, right? Ever saw a tree say, I'm not growing bananas? Nobody even ate the ones that are ripe on the ground. They're just rotten and wasted. Fuck I look like. Never. But on the side note, if I did hear a tree say that, I don't want no part of them toxic ass bananas until that tree releases its self-worth trauma. I kid, but there's a lot of truth told in the joke. Trees keep producing no matter who takes the fruits of their labor. So they can care less if any life form uses the fruit to survive. If it is used for survival, great. It's the supreme cycle of the universe. And when that life form poops or dies and decomposes, it fertilizes the tree's soil with the same fruit's nutrients so it can continue producing healthy fruit. But if that fruit rots and decays at the foot of the tree from nothing eating it, it still fertilizes the tree's soils with the same nutrients so it can produce more fruit. The tree is fulfilling its life's purpose of producing fruit. That electric, spiritual energy created from that is the essence of life. Once the fruit is produced, that life energy is harnessed by the tree, and the fruit is now just an irrelevant byproduct. But that now irrelevant byproduct decays and ends up being fused with the soil of the tree, which is like the soul of the tree. So now that spiritual energy that was already created is multiplied. All possible because that tree focused on its own life purpose. What if that mighty mango tree got mad because it was surrounded by coconut trees and thought, I want to make the biggest and best coconuts too. Stressing itself out trying to figure out why it's not producing coconuts like every other great tree they see. That stress is making the mango sour. For what? T-shirt screaming louder, I don't fit you. All a tree knows is its life's purpose. It is what's coded in its DNA, so it's what naturally flows. The beauty of that is now we have so many different trees that all produce an abundance of fruit, and they together make a well-balanced diet to sustain different life and also cure a variety of sickness. Simply helping the world continue to thrive in a non-toxic manner. Some of us think we're apple trees and we're not. I know they put images of apple picking all in your face. It's even harder if you ain't apple juice, they treat you like OJ. The glove don't fit, you must have quit. We need you to be you, as different as that may feel. Once you start fulfilling your life's purpose, the fruits you produce can now heal. Then we can combine our healing powers. Apple cinnamon, community legend. Lime in the coconut, internationally known. A car can get you to your destination, but only when each part is functioning as it was intended. We can be the change we want to see, only when each part is functioning as intended. Gratitude to the educators whose passion is just that. Gratitude to the food growers whose passion is just that. Gratitude to the protectors of our people whose passion is just that. Gratitude to the souls that provide joy and laughter whose passion is just that. Imagine walking through the forest where you have an abundance of education, food, protection, joy, and laughter. And those are just the trees I see from here. I ain't even looked around the corner yet. What type of tree? Are you coconuts? Are you lime? Fruits you produce come natural over time. Are you bitter or a spicy kind? Give it a second, let it come to mind. Are you a mango or a banana? Bright and vibrant with a real mellow manner? Big, wild, edgy cactus with some pride, but really just protecting dragon fruits inside. Gratitude. And there was a whole bunch of beats that we all got to collaborate on as artists. We didn't get to all the beats, so me and a couple people went through the beats, tried to find ones we liked to pick them out for ourselves. Me and Paul Willis stumbled across this beat. He ended up getting the beat, and he got it for a project that he's doing, and he said I can jump on it, but it's a community project, so I'm glad that he got the beat. But before he got the beat, I already wrote something, so I was like, alright, I liked it a lot. So that's why I took the hook for Carbonaceous. That's gonna hear that in here. But I like it, so I just kept going and kept going and kept going, and eventually, like, I just keep writing. And I just kept writing a couple days ago, so it's done. I had no choice but to be done. But this is Ume Plums. Shout out to my guy. He's out here in Clearwater. But yeah, we're gonna get into it. I was born to be wild, but my mind was colonized, kinda lost my style. Chilling in the wrong places, mind I was racing, running in circles, stuck in cycles like watch faces, watching faces in body language, your hand shaking at me and smile. From the Buddha to the two, the kid is way past foul. Give him a double check, Brody tied it with the shoestring hanging off the neck. Cause it looking like we trying to take down the government, aiming to kill. Now one forever, that's a sturdy wrist. Black is bold, I made you bold with your emphasis. Ready or not, what you behold is the genesis of fashion statement every day just by wearing skin. The next time you're feeling like you don't fit in, remember you don't. Your dream is much bigger than this. The stream is much quicker than this. Swimming upstream, you gotta recognize resistance. Do the same thing, don't repeat. The comprehension, getting the same result, still expecting something different. A definition after sanity, your Homer Simpson. Suppressed by your fears, your boundaries got you fenced in. Reach for your dreams, for nothing short of a miracle. Mitochondrial Eve, black gold and parable. Malicious and creme de la creme, divinely edible. Superlative, unforgettable, no need for pedestals. When everything here gets revealed, we coexist kinetically, moving energy. Through paradigm shift, no need to fight the power. In the words of Professor Earth, gotta harness the power. That high shit, harness the power. I use, knowing how to use it. Bruce Lee, boy, without the glow is kinda useless. I mean, I know you don't really wanna unleash the dragon within. The old you gotta die for the new to begin. You put your mind in the box and reinforced it with sin. They told you if you leave that box, it's a must you repent. Based on etymology, it says to be is to sin. To be is free, pay attention, it'll make you some sense. He who was him is me, that's really he. Casey Elohim, here and everywhere, cause everywhere I eat. Moving mountains, demons, your power by self-esteem. Dropping 40 balls or raising the ball. The fuck you mean, but I ain't stopping at 40. You rapping so they can't lose it. Stretch it out like I'm from Baltimore, I'm going stupid. Shoot you in the heartbeat, go up, they call me Cupid. You fuck around, you gon' find out. Any dude, 45 bars, feeling like Jordan in the blue. It's the skill that what I make look easy. You can do it. Come on, dude, listen, dropping my old type blood, says any human for humans. The society was long with a skin to saw the bronze, looking down, staring and no judging the pawns. Those who naturally align with life and beyond. The sun is life, it ain't killing the soul. Come bring it on home. Ready or not, put your dreams on hold. Ready or not, it ain't never safe to hinder your soul. Melanin is if you do it, so if you're black, understand you can do it. Gratitude, gratitude, appreciate y'all coming out for me. I want to let y'all know June 30th is my birthday. We're having a mini festival for my birthday, so I like to give back to community. So it's gonna be a bunch of performances. We're gonna have free Reiki, free yoga, free sound bowls, free crystal jewelry making, dream catcher making, free food. We're gonna have all kind of mini portraits being made by Michael the Starseed, live paintings going on, a whole bunch of activities. So if y'all free, come out. Everything is free. We just need y'all to come and receive the love. It's gonna be at Voices of Liberation in Jamaica Plain. For more information, you can follow me on social media. On Instagram, UMSAYN, I'm saying, but thank y'all for checking me out. And